That one was called Warm and Cozy. Good evening and welcome back to the Bear Cave. I'm Teddy and you are listening to Night Talk. So go ahead, grab a glass of wine or whatever you'd like and join me. It's D for default. What a day. Analyze this, unwind with Teddy. That's what we're going to do. It is Friday. It's January the 17th, 2025. Shout out to the mob. My other bears I call the honey bears and the grizzlies as you're coming in. Shout out to my moderators in advance. We are live here on YouTube, and let me go ahead and make Instagram live. Now, Instagram will probably stay live. It's kind of off and on whether it will stay live for at least an hour, which, by the way, I that's kind of what I'm planning. The limits, I think, for tonight. So before I get started, let me come out and just say hello. I know it's Duckery Friday. Ooh, I didn't come on this morning because it was a busy, very, very busy day. Yeah, D for default. Yeah, D for default. So let's just kind of start there and then I'll get into something else. I have not shown you the history log, I think, but once for the case. And I said that I would give you updates when I think, it's appropriate, you know, like, yeah. So in this case, it would be, um, I said I'm not going to be reading the case or anything like that, but I can talk about the logistics of it. So let me see if I can. Let me just throw this banner up. Fair use commentary. Let's see. Especially for those of you that don't have access to Pacer. Okay, so I'm just going to show you once more um, the history docket, which will show you all the different document numbers, the dates when things were filed and entered, and the description since this case was filed. Okay. So me let's take this night talk down so you can see it. And all right, so let's start here. So you can see there's been some activity here. You can read for yourself. I'm not going to read all of this, but if you look at what went on today, uh, so there was a request that I made for clerk to enter our entry of default, and the clerk made an entry of default. All right. That's something different. That's just the initial entry of default. I will read the just short what that was, because the next step, if I want to take it, mhm, will be to file a motion for default judgment, and it's the judge, presiding judge, who would then make that decision. Okay? So let me just read, if I have it, what the clerk's entry of default. United States District Court, Eastern District of Michigan, uh, Sabrina Evans et al. Plaintiffs versus Danielle Robertson et al. And let me just, let's take this down for just a second. Let's just throw this out. Okay? Because you can go and look at the document. I'm not going to be putting up the documents. Not tonight. Yeah. Okay. In the case number of 524 CV 13435 JEL EAS, Honorable Judith E. Levy, Clerk's entry of default. Party in default, Danielle Robertson. The default of the party named above for failure to plead or otherwise defend is entered. Certificate of service. I hereby certify that on this date, a copy of the foregoing notice was served upon the parties and or counsel of record herein by electronic means or first class U.S. mail. It's signed by S/J Parker, Deputy Clerk, Kenna Kia D. Essex, Clerk of the Court, dated January 17, 2025. Next. What is this? Vicki says, Teddy, they will be looking it up for themselves. They, it's public record. So yeah, go ahead, look it up. Mhm. That's why I'm telling you what the number is. Yeah, people have, I'm sure, have looked up a few, maybe a handful. I don't know. I really don't know. Right? Um, so it's moving along. You saw it's 9 entries, and it was filed on the 23rd of December. Okay. So I'm moving forward, and but I have something else in mind. Mhm. Cheryl says, "Well done, Teddy. Next stop, default judgment." Mhm, mhm. And that's the part that will take, more than likely, take some time and formulating it too. So I'm not going to talk about, again, any of the documents, what's going into it, discussions that I'm having, um, and all of that. Okay, I'm just giving you the logistics updates. Here's the facts. Here's where we stand as we move through this process. Okay, as far as the next steps. But I've got something else. It's been what a day. What a day. So analyze this. Hang on. Where did this go? Looking for something. Hang on. Maybe a little music. Hang on. And so you can see there's another clock that's ticking down. Today, subpoenas went out, and we are just getting started. Subpoenas, at least 4. Mhm. I am not going to tell you just yet where those subpoenas went out to, but they went out. The defendant will know because in this process, anything that is, filed with the court or discussed, have to also serve the defendant. Mhm. So they will know. Everything has to be transparent. Mhm. But we're just getting started. Mhm. It's a process. I don't know where it's going to lead, but I'm moving through the process. And if anyone ever doubted, there are going to be people who doubt. But, well, let them down. But that's just round one, okay? There will be others. Absolutely. Mhm. And what will be so interesting, since I'm not saying just yet, will be maybe a sound or not a sound. Mhm. Because you see, you can't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. No. Especially when, folks might be trying to line up different stories. Yeah. So for now, I'll just say that 4 subpoenas went out today. 4 separate subpoenas. They weren't all in one package. 4 separate packs. Actually, 5, not subpoenas. 4 subpoenas and something else went out today. So we'll just see how it goes. These things can be really tough, arduous. You have to be patient. Mhm. You have to be willing to go through and do what you need to do. The work. I've said it's a lot of work that's going to go on, and it's just beginning. Mhm. You can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. So now let me just put my fireplace back up, because that's what I'm going to say. That's all new. Everything I mentioned to you tonight, that's nothing is old. That's all new. Okay? So for the naysayers and the door knockers, this is not old news. This is new. Okay? It's dated today. It's new. It's a new day. Hmm. And yes, I'm going to return to talking about what I typically do. You know, regular stuff. But my schedule is extremely busy right now with a lot of different things. A lot of different things. Not just this. No, it isn't. It's called D for Discovery. That's what subpoenas are for, to discover. So now let me read a few of your comments. And yeah, what is this? Vicki at the bottom says, Teddy, Curdy and Offset have a song called Jealousy. The intro is Unwind with Teddy Avatar and a clip of your voice when you did commentary on them. Are you, are you, come on. What do you mean? I must warn you, you're in the beginning. I don't know what you're talking about. So that would be news to me. I haven't heard. Um what do you mean I'm in the intro? How is this like a you're like pulling my leg or something? I know you wouldn't do that, Vicky. What do you mean? I'm in the um video. Somebody made a video? People, put the avatar, and I've heard my voice, in people's videos. So what's unusual about that? How do you know it's me? When did I? I guess So I'll, just email me because I'm not aware of that. I'm not. Is someone really? How would? What do you mean when I did a commentary on them or something? What am I saying? And is it like in the background where someone's talking over what I'm saying or something? Drop the link. Okay. Um, let me see. I'm going to drop the link. This is for Vicky because I don't understand fully. This is something new. Okay, so it would be for Vicky. I've dropped the link. So if you want to come up and just, explain what you're talking about. In the meantime, let me read some more comments. I'm just um Gia. Good evening, says Vicky. What on the real Cardi B? I mean, Vicky Black says, "Wow, I would love to see the video." No, she says, "I'm serious." Yes, Cardi B and Offset. They do a lot of cussing, but you're the intro. What do you mean? Teddy, no, feel like you have a surprise for us. Okay, let me put up a cover. Make sure that um, and make sure, Vicky, that you put up, you know, um, and I know what your voice sounds like, but let me put up a cover. Hang on, and let me turn the music down too. Hang on, hang on. I haven't brought Vicky up yet. Let me just turn the music way down. All right. So is that Vicky?
Yes, Teddy.
What's all that noise? I haven't brought. Are you okay? Are you ready for me to bring you up? Something's going on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, but
Did I come up?
there seems to be something in the background.
Okay, let me check. Oh, let me see something.
That's better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can bring you up. Do you have a little avatar or something?
It should be mine. I'm not seeing my avatar in here. Let me check. Wait, I'm gonna make sure this camera's off. I'm using a new phone. I gotta learn it.
Okay, so I'll give you a minute. So,
Okay, let
because
me check something.
yeah, because I don't want to bring you up until you're all right. So in the meantime, while Vicky is, I haven't brought her up yet. So let's just go back to the fireplace, and when I do, um, Vicky is in backstage. She's trying to get something situated.
Wait a minute. Teddy, I'm gonna wait a minute. Let me see something. It's this phone, and I don't know what I'm doing with it. Let me
Okay,
check my
I'll
other.
turn your mic off for a minute. Give you a second.
I'm gonna use my other phone. I'm gonna
Okay,
come back
want
in.
to drop
Okay.
down and come back?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna drop
Right.
you down. Kick you.
Okay.
Okay, so Vicky is going to try to come back up. and explain what she was talking about, something about Cardi B and Offset. Hey, Jennifer says, I watched the video. I think it sounds somewhat similar, but I didn't think it was you. What are you talking? What's going on, guys? You mean you hear someone's voice in a video? What are they saying? And why do you think people would even think it's me? People don't know me. What I mean, what is this person supposed to be saying? What is it like? Just something quicker? Now you got me curious. Drop the link again. Okay, invite, copy, paste. Okay, Vicky, you can try again. Now I'll bring you back. I mean, we'll try to bring you up. Who else is joining me tonight? Got Latoya. Uh, let's see, Tigerlicious. The song is Jealousy. Okay. Get your royalties. Okay. I know you're. Is that you, Vicky?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good evening and welcome back to the Bear Cave. I have not had anyone on stage in a minute. How are you?
I'm doing great. I love you, Teddy. I love the Bear Cave. And
Thank you.
don't think I've been really busy, but don't just believe that I get every replay and I know what's going on in my queen's house. But
Okay.
anyway, yes, listen, I was in the car with my daughter and Cardi B and comes on and my daughter says, Mom, isn't that Teddy? And then I look, on her dashboard because it shows everything. Your avatar comes on, the avatar that you have up right now for Unwind with Teddy. And then you come on. And, I'm going to get my other phone and I'm going to play it, but then I'm going to stop it because, Cardi B and they got nasty mouth. But
No,
I'm
wait a
just going to,
minute. You mean the avatar with the unwind with Teddy Banner or just the picture?
just a picture,
Okay.
just a picture. And then you come on. Remember when I forgot if they were arguing and you had did a live on them and she took a clip of what you was talking about, the drama. It's
Mm.
just a little clip. You come on at the very beginning, and then it goes into their song.
Okay. So, I mean, I've talked about them before, but I can't remember
It
what.
well, the song is a year ago, and I never heard it. It says a year ago that it was made by Offset and Cardi.
I simply do not know.
Look, I'm gonna search it. I'm gonna
Mhm.
so that you can hear. It's called Jealousy.
And it's supposed to be right at the beginning.
You're
Okay.
right. You're their intro. You're their intro. It was Teddy, you were a star and you didn't even know it. They out here using your name, your picture, your voice, and your picture.
Well, I don't. Well, on that
But
picture. Well,
I love Cardi. She didn't mean nothing by it. But it's just, I was just, my daughter was like, Mom, isn't that Teddy? I said, Oh my God. I just told everybody.
but what would be interesting if it were my voice? That
It
would be
is
the
your voice. It is your voice. Listen, I know you. My daughter knows you. We're here. Wait a minute. Let me see.
okay. We'll play some of
Mhm.
it. Let's see.
I'm getting it now, and I had to type it in. I told you I'm on my phone. I know my phone, but now I'm using my husband's phone,
Okay.
so I have to.
Jennifer said. Jennifer says I had never heard the song either.
Well, listen, but I'm not going to play the song because the song is. I'm just going to let you hear the beginning of it. Drama between you and your beautiful wife, Cardi B. Let's talk about some music. You heard it? Did you hear it?
I did. Roll it back.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There's a lot of drama between you and your beautiful wife, Cardi B. Let's talk about some music. There's a lot of drama between you and your beautiful wife, Cardi B. Let's talk about some music. See? That's in their song, Teddy. You come right on in the very beginning. And then they go and sing. They got a whole video. You can look it up in your music. It'll come up. Jealousy.
The only it's
Is that you?
I'm not sure.
Your avatar comes up.
But yes, Baby Juju says it sounds a little distorted. And maybe that's purposeful.
They mixed it. No, they mixed it in their music. We were in that live when you was talking about Cardi B. That's when they had all that. They was fussing back and forth. And you don't do much on her, but you did. I remember I was in that live. And she took a little clip. She could have got it, maybe not from YouTube, because you remember you were on X, you were on Facebook. She could have got it from anywhere.
Wow. I know I'd have to go back and see.
Look at the song.
Joanne says it's you.
It's you. Yes, it's you. My daughter said, Mom, isn't that Teddy? And I looked. I saw your avatar on their dashboard, and then I was like, I remember that live.
Now, if you see the avatar along with that,
I'm trying to tell you,
it would cause me to say, really?
Well, you better go look at it.
It's in the video?
That's how I knew it came on it came on the right. She played it. Hold on. Let me ask my daughter how did she.
Wait a minute.
She played it, and then I looked the song up on my phone and I brought it up. That's how I just let you hear it.
Okay. It's called Jealousy.
Called Jealousy.
Cardi B.
And Offset.
Cardi B. Offset. Does it start off with a helicopter flying, or how does it start off?
It start off with you talking.
Are you sure that's not that other girl here on the phone?
No, it's actually, look it up. It's Cardi B and Offset. We listened to her whole album. I love Cardi B. I just didn't know I didn't know until my daughter, she saw your avatar and heard the voice. She was like, Mom, isn't that Teddy? And I was like, oh my God, it is.
What I'm looking at right now, I see in the beginning it says Jealousy, and it looks like whatever city it is, and
you see Offset sitting in a chair.
I see Offset sitting in a car.
That's it.
So where's the avatar supposed to be?
I saw the avatar on Teddy. What kind of car? You got a modern, up-to-date car, right? Let me see how my daughter. Wait a minute.
Are you sure one of my videos?
I'm not. See, she thinks I'm playing. I don't play Teddy. I'm not a lie. I don't imagine.
I know that. But
wait, let me ask my daughter because she's more. I was in her car. I'm going to.
Are you sure? What I'm going to ask. What was she listening to? My video.
How did we see Teddy's avatar on your car? Oh God, she don't believe. She just shocked at her. Yeah.
Hi, Teddy.
Turn it down. Turn the TV down.
This, Deanna.
Turn it down.
Let me see. Let me look it up.
We looked it up, but all you see is Offset sitting in a car. But she wanted to see what the avatar.
You saw the avatar. I didn't see no avatar.
Her avatar was on your screen of your car.
Oh, hold on.
It's
Even
the
if
same avatar right here.
What you talking
Remember I
about?
showed it to you? If you can get me the picture or the avatar so I can send it to her, I can email it
yeah,
to her.
why don't you just do that and
Yeah. So I'm gonna
you know,
let you go on with the show and I'm gonna
yeah,
email it
I
to you.
can take a look at it. Okay.
Well, I guess it would have, wouldn't those album songs have covers?
That's not. I don't know. That's probably what you saw, but let me see.
I have no idea.
She has to have on the cover because I saw it when it came up on the and that's when you said, "Mom, isn't that Teddy?"
Never heard.
How did you play that? You put it in the car. All right. So tomorrow we're gonna do that so we can see the avatar and then I'll screenshot it. But your voice, that is your voice.
Oh yeah, it is. Because I was like, is
That's
this
her.
Teddy? Mom. Yeah. Are you looking at me?
What?
Yeah.
Are you
The
sure
song?
that's not Taraji P. Henson?
No, hold on. Watch.
Wait, my daughter's gonna help me. See, I don't know all this. I showed it to her. She already heard it. I,
I'm looking at these pictures. Isn't
I
Taraji?
showed her that. We went to her avatar. So what I'm gonna do, Teddy, is you see, my daughter has a BMW. You know them cars are fancy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the car tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna do it now, and we be back. And I'm
Oh,
gonna screenshot it to you.
all right, all right.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay, you know I got your back.
Okay, I'm gonna kick you from the studio.
Okay, bye
Thanks.
bye.
Bye bye.
Guys, later. I'll be back.
Okay, bye bye. You just never know what you're gonna get on one with Teddy, but so I listened a little bit, and it just caused me to pause. But I don't I don't know. Um, yeah, but I could just send it to me. I'll look at it, and yeah. Jennifer says I don't see the avatar at all. I've never heard about this, guys. So bear with me. This is the first time me learning of this. Okay. Jennifer says, I think it is just someone whose voice has the same cadence. Absolutely could be that. Yeah. Gia says, Jennifer is Teddy because the way she says you, it's definitely Teddy. Okay. Love wins says, if it's you, Teddy, you're. Yeah, right. Okay. You can go back to that commentary and see if that's what you said. Yeah. So what I'll do, maybe tomorrow, I'll see if I can go through and find it. It would have been when would this have been at the same time when Tasha K was like maybe doing some commentary on her? This would have been before the lawsuit? I don't know. Anyway, let me get back on to anything that we're talking about. Let's go up right here at the bottom. Jennifer says, we are just living in a land of too many conspiracy theories right now. So I don't trust nothing without concrete proof. Yes. Yeah. So of course I'm going to be, I can't confirm anything. But I like proof. Mhm. I like proof. I like evidence. Um, because it's important, right? I mean, Yeah, we're the facts to back it up. If someone is saying this is definitely, X, Y, and Z, yeah, that's different than saying, oh, that sounds like this person, or they remind me of something. Yeah, yeah. And you're right. There are a lot of conspiracy theories. And you know what? You hit it right on the nail. Love wins. Plus, with so much AI, can't even trust all receipts. Correct. Because now with AI, they can take your voice. Yes. You've heard these robocalls that they were doing um, during the campaign, where they had one of President Joe Biden. It sounded like him, but it was an AI. Yeah, yeah. So for me, I'd have to go back to my own like video and confirm it. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Right. All right. So let me go back up through the comments. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Let's see. Jennifer said, "If it is Unwind with Teddy, you better get your money." I have no idea. Nicole Shaw. Good evening and welcome to the Bear Cave. Says, "Good evening, Miss Teddy. Good evening. A bear with a rose. You have always remember your picture. It has the bear with the roses." Yeah. hmm Let's see if anybody's over there on Instagram. Let's see. There is somebody over there on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Um, go all the way to the top. Joanne says, "It's you, Teddy." I love what it says. Sounds like the Simpsons cartoon to me. Tigerlicious, I'm having a deja vu. And yes, I have given commentary on Offset and Cardi B before. Hmm. Baby Juju, it sounds like Teddy, but distorted. Hmm. I don't know. Jennifer, I said the cadence sounds familiar, but I didn't think it was you. All right, roll it back. So Vicky's trying to get that together. Wow. Um, what else? What else is on your mind tonight for a Friday? What else am I um, missing out? Telling you I'm busy. Um, huge. Should I check my email? I haven't done that. I'm just trying to roll up the chat. What was the question? Mhm. Joanne, so I'm going back up, says, no more talking out loud. Those legal punches are hard to defend. Yeah. Um, I could say something that would be like a question to a fact, mhm, or ponder something. And it might go, hmm, like this. I don't know. And again, it would be repeating something you've heard me say. But I'll just say this in general. If a person is so certain that they'll never be found, okay, anyone, so certain that who gon' check them, boo, never be checked. I'm trying to formulate this. I'm thinking about something. Then what difference then should it make what they say even now? Mhm. If you know what I'm if you know what I'm trying to say. Mhm. Yeah. I'm not sure if I put it just the way I wanted to. Yeah. And if they're so convinced of all of that, why hide stuff now? Because remember, they can't be found. So, shouldn't matter. They're inaccessible, right? No one knows who they are. Hmm. Okay, so let me go up. Um, Joanne, she been quiet as heck, wiping content doing the wipe me down dance. Don't know. All I'm talking about is facts tonight. Logistics. All that other stuff is whatever. Uh, Jennifer says at least she can't run for president to get out of it and run out the clock like Trump did. Let's see. Who's Willie D? Oh, okay. No more talk. Oh, okay. Let me go back up to the top because From the bottom up, Jennifer says, from the defendant response to a subpoena, I like this. We obviously know justice is not swift, but let's hope it will come. I didn't say, I didn't say who these subpoenas went to, did I? Nah, I didn't. I did say four went out. I did say the defendant will know, uh, who was subpoenaed, and I did say this is we're just getting started. This is like round one. It's a lot of things to do. Hmm. And so, you prioritize, and can't tell you the strategy, but prioritize. Yeah. And see where it goes. Yeah. Oh, Instagram just dropped. It's because it's an hour. So I can remove the destination and I can add Instagram. So we've been on for an hour. Um, exactly. It's 10:51. Let's see if let me end Instagram and I can bring it back up real quick for a few more minutes while I'm reading the comments. Hang on. All right, so Instagram is live once more for the one or two people who like to listen on Instagram. Yeah. Hmm. What a question. It's a process. That's all I can say. Logistics, that's where we are today. Hmm. And it's a lot of time, you know? Yeah, 30 days. That's a month. Thank you. Cups of conversation. You sound much better, Teddy. Much, much better today. Thank you. Hmm. But the process is moving forward. Yeah. Cups is like subpoena response. So for those of you who are just now coming in, Today, 4 subpoenas went out. I'm not saying to whom, but four, and we're just getting started. Okay. Also, um, an entry for default was entered today by the clerk. That is different. That's not default judgment, it's default. And I've talked about what that means is that Danielle Robertson, the party in default, mhm, was named, or, the entry was put in of default because of failure to plead or otherwise defend in the 21 days. Okay. So the next step would be for, default would be to file a motion for default judgment. And that would be decided by the presiding judge. Okay. And there's more to it than filing and asking for an entry of default. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. So um, Jennifer says, "Who gonna flip on you, boo?" That should be the new mantra. Um, I'm not saying who, and we're just getting started. So this is just round one. Mhm. Uh, you know, yeah. Joanne says she can't even hire an attorney because she'd have to give her legal name. Or eventually it would have to be revealed. You can use a pseudonym, and, you know, it is Jane Doe, also known as Danielle Robertson. And, she's got a lot of names, more than you even saw. I won't say anymore, but that'll get you started. Hmm. But yes, eventually, you love the Jane Doe. Yeah, yeah. I love the Jane Doe. Very smart, Teddy. Yeah. Placeholders. That's what they are. Hmm. A lot of people receiving public assistance have now been caught from social media earnings and are being forced to repay. Yeah. Let's see. Cup says, I have faith that justice system will do the right thing and get you the justice you deserve. Jinx says, I have a question. Okay. Makeup diva in the bushes. Hey, Teddy and chat. Hey, makeup diva and curls. Hmm. Let's see. Oh. mm. The question. What was that lady's name? The author who claimed you doxed her. You mean Miss Sabet? Mm-hmm. Sybil. Her name was Sybil. What was her last name? Uh, Wait a minute. Oh gosh, I should have looked at my email. Now I'm looking because I'm looking up Sybil's name. Oh, Sybil Delacroix. Mm-hmm. The French. Sybil Delacroix. Let's see. What was the lady's name? The author who claimed you doxed her. Oh, that person. I didn't. No, I didn't dox her. No. Mm-mm. Nah, not in a million years had I doxed her. Mm-mm. No. Now I know who you're talking about. For some reason, I was thinking when you said author, I was thinking about that. No, not her, Teddy. Remember, she was in your IG and attack you, then claim you doxed her. No, and I have that video. Mhm. Oh, I'm sorry. We haven't even asked about your hand, Jennifer. How is your hand? Okay. Uh, Gia says, Jinx, yes, that Instagram um, individual. Yeah. They've had a lot to say, by the way. I've seen some of their comments, some time ago. Hmm. I didn't even know they existed. Vicki says, I got so excited when we heard Teddy's voice. By me sitting in the back with the dark tint, the picture I saw was Donna Summers. Same colors in Teddy's. Says I got to stop taking my meds. Yeah. So just like that, it could be somebody else too. But that's all right. Um, Cups of Conversation says, I love that. No. And I have the video. That's why when people say things, Where's their proof? You know where I want to go with that one. The big lie? Yeah, I can say it again. The big lie. The Tammy big lie. No one ever proved I was Tammy, and I was not Tammy. But where's their proof? Where? You see, I'm the type of person, prove it. Go through my videos. They can't because I'm not. It was all fabricated. And since I'm on Tammy, if anybody out there has Tammy's any information about Tammy the Machine Robertson, videos, URLs, anything, email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That ought to tell you I'm not her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if we could find out who created that channel, yeah, that's the beginning of this, the big lie. And it had to be doubled down. So they doubled down on the big lie. And I have a lot of people saying, even recently, that I'm Tammy. Saying it. Mm-hmm. Where's your proof? Mm. You want to be asked about it? Hmm. You sure? I think a lot of folks have gotten quiet. I don't have to say nothing. Yeah. All right. Let's put that fireplace back up. Because that was a serious lie. Yeah. Hmm. That one needs to be uncovered too. In due time. You'll never know. Okay. Someone may have falsely claimed it for clout, but Cup says, I thought the person who made it came out and said it. I think Tammy is known to all of us. The channel doesn't exist. I don't know, I don't think it does. It's probably long gone. Yeah, it was what, deleted? Now that I remember, it was on what for a couple of days or so, and then it was two videos, and then they removed that channel. Mhm. And if talking about Tammy the Machine Robertson makes anyone uncomfortable, because that's what something that was created by someone out there, not me. If you didn't create it, if you didn't have anything to do with it, you shouldn't be nervous at all. At all. You shouldn't have a reaction. Not one that, you know, screams something else. No. Mm. Especially the folks who are still trying to put that out there even right now. And it's not because I've talked about it. Mm-mm. I've seen things. Mhm. The reason they gotta keep that lie standing is because, as I said in the beginning, if that's proven to be a lie, and that would be unmasking whoever created that, everything else is going to fall down. Hmm. Yeah, that's why they got to keep it up. They could be more than one person. We don't know. But don't worry about it. If you didn't have anything to do with it, don't worry. I'm not talking to you. You shouldn't feel anything. It was a serious scam. I don't know. Uh, Cup says, so someone did say something about making the channel, right, Jen? Hashtag bloop who? If you know, you don't have to say, you can email me. If you know anything, you see, I'm being transparent. If you know anything about the creator of that channel, anyone that had to do anything with that channel coming about, yeah, I'd love to know. That's a sidebar. That's not a priority, but it's, it's something that's would be interesting to learn. Oh, what is this? Vicki says at Jen, yes. Bloop. I don't know what that is. Baby Juju says Jennifer Cups. Wow, I never knew that. You mean that someone did say something about making the channel? Hmm, I don't know. Oh, Jennifer says the channel is gone, but the content creator is not. Hmm. Jinx says that's true. Hmm. Oh, this is like all new to me because I don't know. Cup says, to my understanding, the channel was made to troll Shaky. I'm not sure who started saying Teddy was behind it. If you looked at my Run Tell That 2 video that I played, the chat from things that I learned that were new, someone put that in the chat, said that, um, something about I was starting something. And hadn't really looked at those comments. Yeah. There were a lot of people in that chat. All of the people, all of the people in that chat that were a group of folks, it would be like a subset. All of the people who came to my chat when Tammy the Machine came on the 5th, I guess it was, the ninth, they were first in Red Label's chat, video, or, uh, broadcast, whatever. I didn't know that. I know that now by seeing the group of people. Hmm. Yeah, all of them. It's interesting. And by the way, I did find the chat. I had pictures of the chat. Remember when I was showing it? Names were missing because people apparently, like Tammy's name wasn't in the chat, Goody's name wasn't in the chat. There were several people. Well, I made pictures, screenshots of my chat, and those names are there and their comments. And Goody did ask Tammy for an interview. Yeah, she did. She said, "Can I get an interview?" I have that. Hmm. By me saying that, it just means that, nothing more than that, because I had mentioned it. That's the kind of evidence, that's a receipt to back up what I said, hmm about getting an interview. Yeah. hmm There were a lot of people in that chat that night. And that lie is still being perpetuated. hmm It may not mean anything to others, but yeah, it's something about it. Let's see. Love Wiz says, "Am I the only one that remembers someone who is also a content creator said they were going to be a robot for Halloween just before Tammy came?" I don't know. Just before Tammy came? You mean like the following Halloween or something? That's would be new. Again, I that part I wouldn't know. Jennifer says, cups of conversation. It was someone playing both sides. Jennifer, wow. Maybe Juju. Cub says, I know who made the channel. Never came up. LOL. Oh, I don't know why never came up. Let me read that all together. I know who made the channel. Never. I don't know why never came up. Okay. I wonder if Trees knows, says Gia. Cub says, I have knowledge about it, Teddy. I'll send you an email. Okay. Um, Jennifer says, Gia, I don't think she knows because she had her own issues with them at the time. Oh, yeah. She probably doesn't. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, I remember seeing that in the video. Very good video. Hmm. Jennifer says, when Tammy came to the chat, look at who was there. Vicki says, I learned about Tammy from Q at the time. Love, boom. Vicki, all comments and opinions are allegedly. Yes. Hmm. Baby Juju, yes, I remember that. Jinx, ooh, really. Jennifer, yes. We caught that the people who were being talked to in the chat had either deleted accounts or accounts that have blocked Teddy since then. We caught it. Hmm. Yeah, a bunch of those folks had blocked me, or because they weren't in the, they're not showing up in the chat, but I have the pictures of them in the chat, in their conversation in the chat. Lovewind says, I never watched Tammy, but I have my suspicion who was behind it. I have that first video. I thought I had the second video. Can't remember the name of it. But here's the thing, too. I made a video and it was, what was it named? Something like Tammy the Machine Robertson. It was in 2023. Um, not, oh, what's the word? Exposed or something like that. That video was struck. Hmm. Right away. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't know which channel. I made it on Run Tell That too. Just imagine if we knew who created that. Hmm. Yep. I'll make a copy of this and show you. We put up a cover. October the 2nd, 2023. Hi on Wine with Teddy. Due to a copyright removal request, your video. Here it is. Tammy the Machine Robertson exposed. Analyze this. Uh huh. And it was, we know who took it down right there. They claimed it was Miss Davis content used, found in the entire video, removal requested by that fake Sybil Delacroix uh, outlook. Hmm. Yeah, there it is. Why? Why strike the video? Was it something in there that I exposed? The truth? Yeah, that's what my videos were about. Funny. Let me come back out to the chat. Um, yeah, that Cup says, I only remember one video, but the Tammy person jumped in my live and was saying they were Shaky's sister. That was in her video. Vicki says the Tammy was supposed to be looking for her evil sister. These people are nuts. Mhm. Love Win says with digital footprints, it'll all come out. So there. Hashtag bloop. What is it? Yes, Sybil. Mhm. Oh my, it's interesting. Mhm. The plot thickens. So the Tammy channel struck you. I made a video about, Tammy the Machine Robertson exposed, and the person who has been striking me for a long time struck that channel. Hmm. Facts. Still giving clues. And, oh, hi, there was a couple of things in there that I showed that were totally new. Yes. Of why I would exposed it. Hmm. Cup says, I just hope it was worth it. Wow, wow, wow. Hmm. Yeah. There's just some interesting sidebars here. Yeah. Just, yeah. Whoever created it, someone I've seen a comment says, well, they didn't start off intending it was meant for something else. And then I don't know, you know, how all that plays into it, but and yes, I can talk about that. Yeah, I never talked really very much about um, that particular account, and really, and thought about it as deeply. But there's, new things come out. Yeah. Anything else before we say goodnight? It's 11:34. Um, oh, I need to read some of my emails. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of emails back there. So carry on, and I'll be right back. I'll just, let's see if I can play this kind of music. Hmm. Just give me a few minutes. I want to go through my emails. Oh, okay. Just getting through some of these. Let me turn my music down. Some of these emails. Wow, and there were quite a few of them. Thank you. I appreciate that. All of you who hung out with me tonight on this Friday night. Yeah. D for default. What a day. Analyze this. Unwind with Teddy. I'll read a few more comments and then I'll say goodnight. Yeah. 2025 is going to be a good year. Comes. Oh, the Scooby van. LOL. I see. What is this? I was just giving a little Scooby Doo comedic reference. Yeah, that Scooby van. Who started the Scooby van? Uh, let's see. Was the Scooby? No, I'm trying to think about it. Was the Scooby van? Did that have anything to do with the ice? For some reason, did that have anything to do with it? Yeah. Anyway, until 2028. Wow. Love you, my queens. That was a troll page. Oh, okay. Was that Nosy who started Scooby? I don't even know. Huh. I know it was around that time, when that van was around, or that little cartoon. There were a lot of troll pages. All right. So, again, what I shared tonight was logistics and a few simple things without reading or, not talking about the case. It's just, here's where it is, and that's it. Jennifer says, my original comment was just a simple cartoon reference, had nothing to do with anything else. LOL. Notice also at the end of, somebody sent me a little comment about this. At the end of the Tammy video, her first video, she said hair flip, hair flip. Who talks about hair flip? I wasn't talking about no hair flip. That's Sean Davy way. So why was Tammy, whoever this Tammy, talking about a hair flip? Yeah, just a thought. You know, you saw it on. Okay. Hmm. Great live. Glad to see you pushing forward, Teddy. Uh, head high queen. Yeah. Okay. All right. I've read my emails, and it is 11:46. That's 2 hours, just about short of 2 hours. Yeah. That's it for me tonight. Saturday's another day, and have some things to do for the weekend. Tomorrow night, the Lions are playing Washington, and go Lions, right? Jennifer says Tammy and Hair Flip are friends in a roundabout way, type of thing. We'll just, unless we knew for sure. Yeah. All right. That's it for me. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies and the Honey Bears. Um, yeah. Hope you have a good night. It's just about midnight. That's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.